The true measure of a man isn't in the noise he makes, but in the silence he can withstand. It's not in the crowd that surrounds him, but in the strength he shows when he's alone in the room with his own thoughts. It's not the size of his bank account, but the depth of his word. The world will try to measure you by everything that's temporary: your job title, your followers, your cars, where you stay at. But all those are just costumes. The real measurement happens when all those costumes come off. So how do you measure a man? Funny that you might not even need to, but you measure him at his bottom, not at the top. You measure him when his plans fall apart, when the money get tight, when he's feeling betrayed, when he's got every reason in the world to be bitter, to lash out, to quit, and to make excuses, but he doesn't. He gets quiet, recalibrates. He accepts the situation for what it is, learns a lesson from it, gets back to building. That's measure. That's weight. You measure it by what he builds, not just by what he buys, because anybody can spend. But true men build. Look at how we got here. They build their bodies into weapons through repetition when no one's cheering. They build their mind through study when they could be scrolling. They build a legacy through small, right actions day after day that nobody sees. They build peace in their homes and in their lives. They build trust with their people because he's a builder, not a consumer. The quality of his life is the blueprint of his character. You can measure it by his nose. A man who says yes to everything is a man who stands for nothing. His value is determined by what he rejects, what he refuses to tolerate. In business, in relationships, and in his own behavior, a firm, calm no is the cornerstone of respect. It draws the line. It defines the broader. One owns the outcome, good or bad, no matter what. The bullshit doesn't get past him, it's where it stops at. Lastly, you measure it by his stillness. The world is chaos. A real man has a grounded center that doesn't move. He's not moved by no type of drama. He's not triggered or in his feelings by any little insult or some bullshit. And he damn sure don't give a fuck about no trends. He has aura, motion, a set of principles that are non-negotiable. You can feel it when you're in his presence, that calm authority. It's not loud, it's solid. It feels safe. It's the quiet confidence, like a tree with deep roots. The storm might blow its leaves, but you know it's not going anywhere. That's how you measure. He's not perfect, and he's not trying to be, but he's solid. He's the same man in private that he is in public. Authentic, raw, and real. So when life hits, and it will, he doesn't crumble. He bends, he adapts, and he keeps going. Never find yourself measuring, well, anything, but especially against the fake shit going out here in these streets these days. If you have to, measure yourself against your own word, your own resilience from the trials and tribulations that you've been through your own quiet strength. Because that's the only measure that lasts. It's your boy, man. I'm out.